Yes, akaisa kanyono kanyoni on voice of tesong za radio da jajiro kwa tibere bale pero kwa chile bono jepo kire to masalo kwa chile bono panuda ni jajiro kwa tibere bono penekere kwa chile bono ida desires kunjo to kwa chile bono programani panda anaidumu jiro kwa chile bono ya na ikaje tena saprasha do kwa bale pero kwa bono ya za saprasha kanyape to mala palo polo chilo pa dalizo la palo au niete dumu jiro kwa chile be da ko ni alomaro to ma ola para lo polo kwa chile pero kwa bono po unieta nina biebo jo biebo kwa chile pero kwa bono wala tor omdo kwa chile pero kwa bono lo stakero sine kero jokoro kwa rebo no otoma owai koro kwado kwa chile bono is a victor ositene it is cold. It is really very cold at this very morning as we talk right now because yesterday again also received some small drizzles and panel some other parts of the region also they must have received that is some rains and in, but of course also as you are planning to travel, just make sure that you at least equip yourself and make sure that at least you carry something that will keep you a little bit warm and in and nebe so stakero sine kero jokoro kwa rebo no Otoma doka chane pero kwa bonoya ariza otoma awako. That is the most important bit doka chile bonoya toma kilo sine berebo that is pon kerani ngizda doka chile bonoya chejasi aida takereane panenda doka chile bonoya isomasi anijai jobiebo waldo doka chile bonoya ne pianinda jasara kane pado mjibi jasto kacha kerani. Remember of course also live we are live automa TikTok, we also live doka chile pado kwa bonoya toma Voice of Teso Facebook page. You can also be able to follow us 100% and make sure that you are really you also be able to kachale pero kwa bono adumunebe you get the best of kachale bono kira asora otoma pakida na paro kachale bono that is alolo anengi sta kachale bono ya noda ejasi abere bono ya na takere ariza elo motos. Let's start first of all with some of the stories. If you didn't know exactly what happened yesterday, more especially the draws of the Stanbic Uganda Cup, you find that the draws were made for the round of 16 and number of teams also have also been printed and they are to play alongside the other clubs and in this one I think is going to be a little bit very it's going to be very more competitive. Why? Because the big teams in the Uganda Premier League, traditional teams are still they are still okachale pada into that race. They are still there. We talk about SC Villa, talk about NECA, KCCA, and then also talk about Express Football Club Vipers, the defending champions, and of course URA Kitara are also still there. And you look at Chane Pekobe, Namdo Kachane Panida, Aina Pate Paraka. But of course, when you look at the first draw that were made yesterday, SC Villa will also they'll be playing against the team of Maroons. They'll take on Maroons, and then NEC will play against that is Alugazi or Police, because Alugazi, Police launched those guys launched the complaint, they petitioned Lugazi, and of course so they claim that Lugazi used one of the players who played Chavatara played for classroom football. Remember classroom football? Classroom football is a team that was created from a WhatsApp group, a group that had a lot of sportsmen and women, and of course so footballers were very many in that group there, and it also comprised of teams that play the players that play in the regional league, players that play players who are retired, active players who play in the big league and the Uganda Premier League. And then now those ones who are not attached, what these guys did, they decided that since we have very many players here and there are those ones who are not attached to any club, and then there are also those retired players but feel like, you know, they came together. It was like a corporate league team like that, and in Dumunja when they came together, some other times that they would play, they reach somewhere in the Stanbic Uganda Cup, and that's how they ended up play. Of course, so Paka autumn round of 32 where they were knocked out of Kachile Bono and Penenda. The round of 64 they won, and they came the round of 32 is where they also lost. So some of the players there use that team to always get match fitness and also opportunities to keep themselves active. To keep themselves active as well as the way to get an opportunity to go and play for a team of their choice. So this team, first of all, their players there who were free agents, and they managed to get teams. So when they got teams, some of them had already played in that tournament, which means they're supposed to be a cup tied. So police lodged that petition. And they are just waiting. They are just waiting on a parenda from FUFA to decide on that case. But of course, NEC for them they are just waiting. Which team is also going to be able to come across a parenda. Then KCCA will play against the team of Bako Domparaka. Case will play against Domparaka. And then Happy Boys Kagara will take on 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock they beat Kataka by goal to 0. And then Kitara will also play against Boya Ruguru. As Express FC will take on Red Devil, and Vipers of course will play against Iganga United. URA will play against Tapo. Ngizo kachane pero kwa rebo na Raptors nekere anyi. So these games are going to be played within between 16th and 20th. Of course, to determine which team is also going to be able to storm. That is the quarterfinals. And then ngizo kachane bara pada dachi jasi. Adoko na berebo noe somasi otoma. Ayinabdo kachane bonoe angpon kere. Vipers of course are looking forward to defending the Stanley Uganda Cup and as well as take that is the Uganda Premier League. Kitara also so much determined. They want to take it kachane bonoe and Pianenda. And of course, they talk about URAS Villa also looking at the same trophy as well as Express Football Club. So Manepando kachane bonoya automainabdo kachane bonoya an example Keranepe. And of course, talking about first of all AC Villa, those guys currently are preparing to have their elections to they want to elect that is the executive, including the club president. That is what organized teams are supposed to be. Ija kalu idumu njebe adautikesa kwa pesi kinebe kwa na koroko na seku ni ingare no kulude pote aingarneki ndo kachane peroko rebo no ile timu ana dalola lemeja ija kale bako Mara Mandela ngiza ndo kachane peroko rebo ne balebe economist Paikin Mandela is the one who has been running the team in the recent years and Pianinda and idumu njebe currently he has a number of people of course who have also come on board abunebe elagano kedangisi. Mandela has steered this team first of all, try to take it back try to revive a glory. Remember when they won a couple and in Uganda Premier League, it was under him and Panenda. He has tried to bring back first of all the sanity of the team. He has tried to bring back that is the glory of the team Dokachane Panenda, and he has put in his own personal money Dokachane. The only challenge that he has the only challenge that he has actually Siboni Nejatoja Katingonebe and then that is the biggest problem that he has, and in Chesane Denkesa, more especially losing a team and Dumunjebe Ereke Sajabu na Dengana Bapana very players Likun in Kesa Jikun so Dumunjebe we play Bakastimame Pondo Kachimopora Noya, that is Enjokani. And the that is a club president lo Nottingham Forest. Ngone yuriki. Alla every players are kirani Panenda. E bataching is according on you. So idomoni jebe. Another Kolane president and Pandeja Kalebaka Ben Emmanuel Misaga, engineer Ben Emmanuel Misaga was former sports club Villa president. He has now joined the race for the club presidency for the term 2026-2030. And Moja Misaga, I remember I picked the forms through an agent to join. The rest that has 4 other people, including incumbent Juma Mandela, Bulenzi Kauma, Dennis Sebugwao, and then Sebugwao Mbide, and then Haji Afaruku Meiwa. The guys of course who have also money to pick forms are now. The requirements of picking these forms are first of all, for you to be nominated, you must pay a nomination fee of 100 million non-refundable. Ekoroski tuone jaske di kapuna ne panda so utasino vila lipere bono barodo otitunge tomon doke skerale muna fomu doke skerata tisirigin atikwa na kesto kachane pana na take isoma so jokero kwa bonoi and also believe only the club na lailo ekoto na isisha una kiroberebo munda kwa yen ebe ekoto ojai organization le timu anyono kuju konye koto lebu na engari nele timu kwape club president kwape club director ekoto jasi keda pia ilude pedrete aiganki ndo kwa tule une timu dodo letu paktosi ngesoto mweke executive opana bokeza ne panenda ainganaki ne timu ai alemuna pia ai lobbying ai marketing e timu. There is where we have always gone wrong. It is the reason as to why FUFA President Engineer Moses Magogo is saying that let the clubs of Uganda go back to the communities. Let them be community teams. When you have a club president who was a very good executive, they will market the team. They will lobby and sell the team to people and then the companies will come like URA. They will come like SSC. They will come and be able to support or sponsor a team. Itia kwa ngunu rebo itia companies kwa ngunu kwa URA. Ajautekidia iklabu kwa na oni kwa note sane. Ti kwa noni companies kwa penalty Teju. Kwa penalty Valley Wine. I companies kwa penalty iponi companies zane. Ti kwa ni companies mukere porto osudali mutane panebe kwa na isolo Teju ikorosa sponsoring a team mutane. Opote lo Valley Wine da besoda a team mutane. e pone ngon nyese beto ro kwa chire bona ne pe nenda so ipaka ro si companies e utasa I supporting a team e dio pari yare. Let's give an example, like if so many companies come and support or they are sponsoring one team, that team will never die, that team will never lack, that team will have the capability of buying a player even outside Uganda. Yeah? So that is one thing that Engineer Moses Magogo is seriously fighting to make sure that teams can be owned by the community. Yes, I am just catching the Kabari Bonoya and so Ijakalu are copying a Rory Kere. That's what exactly AC Villa are going through and in, and they want to make sure that they bring on board Ituan in Komodo. Mandela, of course, will copy that against incumbent. And then I find that very many guys, of course, are trying to say, Mom, with what Mandela has done, let him first of all remain Otoma or club and Epana. So some of us, of course, were supporting AC Villa. I don't know Kachane Pane Beijing, so I just Jaka and Poundo Quachire Bonoy Kere. I'm on no Jakatula Bakayo Mandela. Otoma Uganda Premier League Jasi matches. Bull will take on Calvary today at FUFA Technical Center in Njeru. And of course, Lugazi also play against Neke. And then UPDF will play against Kitara. KCCA will also play against the team local police. And Niso Kachane Pedro Cabrebo Jakango. And Nebe Policasa Qui Atrakido Kachere Bonoya. Arizane Pedro Cabrebo Nabolia. Jasakiro people, Nado Mutimo, Ebe, coach team. Loda Korarai, the coach Loda or Sort City. Kamuria Kureni City, Light SS, Nyesi, Ebakebe, Edisa Wakere, Ebone Club Lodu Mpanaka, Alimori Berebo Ngezani Panebe, Erakwana, Eja Kaiti Berebo Moponda, that is Kese Tutoron, Nyesida, Akiruda, Puputu Okundo. Fact today, we're also going to be able to talk to him, so he can also be able to tell us exactly, and we're bait and pan, Kamara Karoka Bonoya, AK Future, Automo Club, and when a team on local Calvary, Apricasa Pisomata Bereba, Jonathan Pieta Berebo, first of all, they signed a number of senior players, including Eja Kalebaka. Dudu Bosco, Itutoro Raja to Club Connect, Nisa, Abamodo Quatire Bonoya, that is Lapala Japoroke, Eja Katimoda, Ebakai, Coach team, Eminako Reja Katimona, Anunebe, Edumiko Rangeto Quachare Pedro Corrichino, Telosto Catire Bonoya, that is Anesi. Now, study more enter the UPPC, a Pota Trakena Balakada URA, or study Maruza Balakada Bohimba United States, Imbara City, a Parabalakada Vipers, Sido AC Villa, Aboliakada Express Football Club, that is going to be. Watu mapakida na pana watu mapakida na pamoja ningeza Ibedra Cross de Kere analiza Maisoma ndo kwa Chire Bonoya aliza Kerani panda Sogis Kapani ndache Jasi ndo kwa Bonoya aliza Soma Soto ndo kwa Bonoya panda ndo Chebian ajaboli alada jai Otoma Uganda Uganda Premier League Otoma Premier League ane panenda the games of course that we played yesterday and Toramos Plaza kwa Mokinjebe amamka pana Kirosine Paraka anaje timu kwa Toramos Plaza na as we talk upani immediate timu kwa Toramos Plaza ane panenda lost by the way to relegation Iowa Kaiwa, yeah, this team might get relegated. They might get relegated. Yesterday, those guys lost. They got a lousy red card in the 38th minute. Eja Katimon Lebakai, Eja Katimon Amiki Van der Ven, Abodumuta red card. Akaulo Kesta Kwadumne Golo, Jaka Dan Solonke, Eja Kadoman Solonke, Zabo Peran Makija Kamone Golo. Kwenye mlo mmoja be Ismail Sa aboka saje ndomakte etimu roda Crystal Palace ande parenda egolo nomteke zibono ni yarido pare pene oselo pa aboka saje la nye defense ande parenda kada odeka za new striker ya Kalabaka Strand Lassen played very well Otoma paka na pabiana ne parenda ndo mmoja be ande able first of all to beat a team of Crystal Palace beat Ramos Spurs by 3 goals to 1. A get Ramos Spurs joke I know they started by beating by scoring first. They drew first blood beating Crystal Palace or scoring against Crystal Palace. But something is not right at Otomo or Tramos Pazani Panda. Like players are no longer playing for the club. Players Strasbala a Bikiteke Sabolia. Bale utasa itijiche tuena nini handumu jebe ebian ngesi abwesagle wono takane kidoka chire bonekeza. Currently they are lucky, they are very lucky. Ebe erokose rekese ya just kujunaka on Nottingham Forest. They have they're lying in the 16th position with 29 points and a Nottingham Forest are exactly card. E pota ijuku the team of Ramos Brazil or Kwap. Obonte kwa nauna gendo kwa chane Pedro Cabre Bonoya eje Amaria ndo kwa chane Pedro Cabre Bonoya relegation and of course remember the next game a team of Ramos Brazil for Premier League los likesa kwa boli yake the team of Liverpool los taboli yake na Liverpool osodikesa kwa tupake na boli yake the team of Nottingham Forest. I don't know how those guys are going to perform, but I'll tell you the new coach is disillusioned. They don't know what is happening with their players, but they have the material. These guys are very good players, but I don't know what is happening. Akeda ijaka doka tire bono mponkera ni panda doka Tramos things are not working out well. Otomo side doka tire bono ya aliza kesa ni panda Otomo news doka tire uchani panda. I don't know, most of you guys remember ijaka tire baka Edu Gaspar was a former sporting director Loasero. Ijaka tilo dumungi be Nottingham Forest became Nottingham Forest global head of football. Ngesa poro yangane berebo ngesa ni panda managing ekesa ji timu loko Nottingham Forest keda ikese timu uche kwikerelo club loko loka Olympiacos eja katimu na Maranakis. This guy has a project of that is the clubs, and then he has a basketball team as well. He also owns a team like Olympiacos like Joto Makopanako Greece. So this guy was their global head of football. Is one who was in charge. Adoka chane pitaverebo ponke. Now this is what has also been he has been told, he has been asked to stay away from the club's training ground amid mounting uncertainty over his future. Of course, the executive role at the city ground is under significant internal scrutiny, that is owing to the club's poor season so far. Forest, of course, are 17th in the Premier League and 11 points with West Ham outside the relegation zone, only on goal difference. And it is also that Edu has not been present at first 3 most recent games against Farabasi, Brighton, and Manchester City. The club have declined to comment, but so close to the club, of course, is that Edu continues to work as normal. Jaka ido kachane pere kwa rebo noya they are pushing him, that is away. Edu organized a team local Arsenal, by the way, the one who signed a couple of players at Parenda before he thought that being a global head of football for Nottingham Forest project was very important, being the club's director of Arsenal. So he decided to move on to Rebo noya. And Panenda and Anyo Yakatino Pani Paramuji team local Arsenal are really fighting hard to make sure that they are fighting for the league title this time around, because when they got Andre Beta, I find that Andre Beta was also able to bring on board a couple of new signings, including Mosquera, Keda Pierre and Capi, Automotive Docachango Pamona Karaja Catino Loda, Ebaka Docachirebo, Victor Jokeres, some of the players of course that Jakatimona Amane to brought on board Docachirebo and is a Nani Pandata Kera Krongas and Kimerebo.
No. Apara. No. Yen. Hello. What are you doing?
Help me. Where can I find a network in your village?
Network?
Yes. I have no signal on my phone.
You don't have Airtel 4G?
No.
Ayene adamara mamlo Airtel. Here we have Airtel 4G. There is network in the whole village.
Access Airtel 4G network anywhere in Uganda. With you always. Airtel, the smartphone network.
Welcome to Soroti Calvary Nursery and Elementary School, where excellence meets holistic transformational education. Located along Soroti Moroto Road at Akaikai Center, Abalangbi, Soroti City East. We blend day and boarding facilities for our learners. Our nursery is equipped with seating, engaging play materials, and a cozy resting room, all following latest curriculum. Our elementary school boasts well-furnished classrooms, a state-of-the-art digital library, and a team of skilled and dedicated teachers. With a spacious dining hall, dormitories, and healthy ablution facilities, we nurture our learners morally, physically, and spiritually. Ample playing grounds promote fun and exercise, with daily transport from Soroti town ensuring accessible education. Join us today at Soroti Calvary, where we live by our motto, fear God and excel. Enroll today and shape a brighter tomorrow. For more information, contact 0394 801 272 or 0789 610 514.
Sumchara.
Yes, Daddy. You know the children are going back to school and things are a bit tight. For now, why don't you take half of the fees to junior school, and for the school van contribution, we shall pay later.
Daddy, why don't we pay using MTN Momo, where we stand a chance of winning school fees for a whole year and more? By the way, you can also apply for a school fees loan, and also participating schools can win a school van.
That's right! Win school fees for a whole year and more. Get Momo goodies and a school van for participating schools. You can also apply for a school fees loan. Simply dial *165*80# or use the Momo app.
Are you in search for the media to communicate your message across Eastern Uganda, or a companion to inform and entertain you all day long? 88.4 Vote FM is your ultimate choice. Tune in every Monday to Friday and listen to cool programs such as Ewala from 4 to 6 a.m., Yoga Kwenyun from 6 to 10 a.m., Wanijogo from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., The Sports Wave from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Elimunober from 3 to 7 p.m. Eburilo Yemuto from 7 to 8 p.m. Eupa from 8 to 9 p.m. The Night Lockdown from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. We cover all districts across Eastern Uganda. We are located on Plot 32, Haridas Road, in the heart of Soroti City. For inquiries, call 0392 960 687 88.4.